Good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster, touching base with you as I always do every day. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. And I'm here playing with some controls as I always do. And what a beautiful weekend I had here in New York. Back, my first weekend back. And it took me a lot to get up and get the strength to go out into the big world. Because I was so exhausted this week, and definitely jet lag really got the best of me. And now I have allergies, which ah, they're just here. So if you see me sneeze, if you if you hear me sneeze, just say God bless you. So what's going on, folks? What's going on? And let me see here. I guess this my little speaker thing never seems to want to work here. Oh, did I cut this off? Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Now I should be able to hear. Okay. That should work. I have all these new tools. I have a new mic stand. Like a mic stand now. So this could be right close to my mouth. Look at that. Got a mic stand. Finally. This is right here. So it's really close. And you can hear me loud and clear. I'm right in the mic. So how are you all doing? It is June 1st. It is the first day of the new month. It is the first day of the work week. And this is exciting, y'all. It is Pride Month also. Happy Pride to everyone. Happy Pride. And so yeah, there you have it. There you have it. Okay, there it says. There we go. Okay. So let's say good morning to some folks. Let's say good morning. I see in the building it says Miss Hannah. Hannah says, "Good morning, Ron and Touch Base Daily family. So good to see you. And let me know if the sound sounds better. If the sound is better now that I have all these new little tools here." She also says, "Good morning again." And we have Tanya in the building. She says, "Good morning, Ron and Touch Base Daily family." And we also have, she says hello to Hannah. And also, Chris is in the building. Chris R is in the building. So good to see you. And let me see here. And who else? Let me just, oh, and Kelly A. Who could we got to say hello to Kelly A. Kelly A is in the building. What's going on? Kelly A is in the building. So good to see you. And again, I am playing with all these little toys here because this is my first time back on with all these little gadgets. And but yes, happy June. Happy June to everyone. And the weather here is beautiful in New York. Saturday was a little breezy, but still beautiful. And for those that don't know, I did post some items online. Let me see. Let me see if I can go to our page and I'll just share it versus telling you about it. And the channel says here we go. So we're on live. Okay, so on shorts, there we go, videos. So just in case you missed it, you can find it in our page on our page. And again, if you're in the building, make sure you hit the like. It lets people know that we're here. And I know I hate saying it every day, all day, every time I'm on. Hit the like, thumbs up, algorithms. But yeah, let me go. Here we go. And and, did I forget to tell you all? Today is Motivation Monday, and we'll be talking about. Let me get that on the board first. Wait, but let me talk about that. We'll be talking about. Here we go. Let's see here. Here we go. And there we have it. There we have it. So today we'll be talking about All I Need is a Miracle, based on one of my favorite songs. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. Right. You remember that song? All I need is a miracle. Anyway, that's where I got the title from. You're probably saying, why is he got that title? But it's and I love this photo. I photographed when I was in Namibia, and it's almost like a painting. I just love it. But we'll be talking about all I need is a miracle for our Motivation Monday. Okay, so we'll be doing that today. And okay, so let me remove that one, and we are going to put in. Here's this one I wanted to share with you. Okay, this one is our page. Okay, here we go. And so if you see here, this right here is off my.
We built a German steel trimmer blade that makes every nylon spool head on the market completely unnecessary. Every nylon trimmer head has the same fundamental
Because
flaw,
that's how
and
it
nobody
is
was
now that
fixing
I
it.
am
Nylon line
monetized.
relies entirely
Okay,
on
there we go.
plastic
Let's
to
skip the commercial. So there we go. You can find this one. Welcome to Photoville 15th edition exhibition. And it is, I gave, shared a lot of different exhibitions. I talked with you guys. So check it out if you're interested in photography and seeing some amazing photojournalists and photo visual storytellers. Okay, so check that out on our page. And that's right in the video section. So you'll click, there's a tab that says Video Shorts Live. Like this is in the live tab. Go to the the video tab. Okay, and what else is going on? So that was, let me just stop sharing that. That was this weekend. Ah, so also, I had a great time to just relax and do nothing. And I slept all day yesterday, which I definitely needed to sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I'm also excited that we just crossed the 1,000 mark on our subscribers, and now we're already at 1,000, almost 1,050. So we're getting closer to 1,050. And that's pretty cool that we're moving. The momentum is going, and we have an incredible international crowd that supports what we do here. The international crowd this morning was absolutely engaged. So Dr. Tachi was there. A couple of folks were there. So yeah, so the community's growing. It's international. It's here, and I'm excited. Please revisit the word of the day. I forgot. The word for today is create. This morning's word of the day was create, and that's in the morning show. Okay, let's see here. Okay, create. And if you don't have something, create it. If you don't have a job, create it. If you don't have friends, create a circle where you can meet friends. If you want to create, 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 create. The word today is create. If you want a business, create it. If you're unemployed, because there was a gentleman that was saying he didn't have a job. And so I try to encourage him that he could get a job by creating one. So that was this morning. Hey, Patriot of the West from this morning is in the building. What's up? Nice to see us from our morning international. He's from California. But really, we had an incredible morning show at 5 o'clock, well, 5:30 this morning. He says, "Good day again, mate. Have you been live all this time?" No, I just came on. There's an 11 o'clock show. There's a 5 o'clock show. 5 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Eastern time, and 11 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, so no, I'm just popping on roughly 12 minutes. Okay, Patriot. Um, so where should we go next? I mean, today is going to be an interesting day. Um, there's a lot going on politically. Well, it's really not a lot. Pretty much the same old, same old. Trump says, "Oh, there's a deal being made," but then there's no deal being made. But Midas Touch, if you haven't not seen Midas Touch is a good platform for getting news, Midas Touch really covers a lot of things that are happening in the Iran war that are not being covered at all in American media. So you may want to take a nice little walk there. How many? I think Iran hit one of our bases in Doha. No coverage. You don't hear anything about that in the American news media circuit. So you want to, if you want your news, you no longer can depend on ABC, NBC, CBS, our main news, and obviously definitely not Fox. And but if you want good news, you may have to. I always go to Al Jazeera, BBC, and definitely our what we call AR independent media. And independent media like the Don Lemons, the Joy Reeds, the what's his name, Acosta, and a bunch of folks out there, Glenn, and gosh, I can go down a list. My little brain, but yeah, if you want news, independent media is where you get your news from. The mainstream media is not there. Yes, that's the word of the day. Tanya, the word of the day is create. You can create the life you want and need. So that's the word for today from this morning's show. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Patriot. Okay. Let's see here. Um, you know, I'm like, I'm really stumped on what I should do today, and because part of me is still sleepy, part of me is still tired. But anyway, how about you? Let me ask you, what did you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend? And I've noticed that the algorithms right now, I don't know why. It's only like 7 people here. Usually there's a lot more people in the building. Um, but that's what it is on YouTube. Did I say hello to Elise? Oh, wait a minute. Let me hold on a second. Elise said, "Good morning, everyone." Good morning, Elise. I saw you come into the building, and there you are. Okay, so let's carry on to. Let me just. Okay, got that out of the way. Put that away. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like I don't really have a direction today. I know that sounds crazy. Usually I'm like because I'm kind of like on a diet from Trump news. Being that I'm back here in America, just my first couple of days here, I was definitely feeling the pressure of all the things that were going on in the news. Such a lot of stuff. Like I watched some young people. There was one young woman being beat by a police officer, which I thought was horrific. And I'm just like, the stuff that goes on here in the United States, I don't get to see outside of it. And I have to tell you, I have already gone through media overload from just the just bad situations that are happening that are only characterized here in America. And Tanya says, I don't see anyone's size besides Hannah. Are you in the vertical? Yeah, you're in the vertical, Tanya. You got to come into the horizontal. I see you're in the time. You are in the vertical page. You're in the short format. Also, Dr. Tachi says, Bonjour. Bonjour, Dr. Tachi. So good to see you as well. And look at you with the professional pop filter. Can you see it? Can you see the filter? Can you see it all? Look, Dr. Tachi. Look, I got a little mic stand. A mic stand. So now I can have this a little closer. I can interact a little better. The mic is closer. Hopefully, you can hear me better. I think the sound should be better, but you let me know because also you can probably say I'm sounding a little weird because I have a cold, not cold, I have allergies. And right, look, Dr. Tashi, look who's here. Our wonderful Patriot is in the building. Patriot of the West is in the building from this morning. Dr. Chachi. Also, Gypsy Spirit is in the building. Hey, mate, incoming from Australia. More Australia is in the building. What's up, Australia? I love it. I love it when I see people from other countries here. Kelly says, I went to my first rodeo. Hold on a second. Kelly says, I went to my first rodeo by Black Rodeo USA. It was fun. Holy moly. I've never been to a rodeo. I want to go to a rodeo. So I am going to try to visit Texas. I'm going to try to coordinate something with Omar, Anthony, Gwendolyn, my friend Leroy, and a couple other people, and we need to go to a rodeo. Now, I don't know any other places other than Oklahoma and Texas that have rodeos, at least the black rodeos. And I would like to go to a black rodeo because I've been to, well, I've seen rodeos with white folks doing their thing. But I've never been to a black rodeo, and I would love to photograph a black rodeo. Hey, Dr. Tachi, you have a good ear for sound. Is this system sounding better? Do I sound better in this system? Is it is it magnifying my voice better? Let me know. Dr. Tachi is very good when it comes to this technology. Also, I see in the building Kelly A. Where we say hello there. Charlene. Charlene says, "Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see Charlene." Charlene is in the building. And I see also our wonderful Chris is in the building. Christine is in the building from Thailand. So we got Australia in the building today. We got Thailand in the building today. We have California in the building. Obviously, the East Coast is in the building. And Chris says, "Hello, Ron. That's funny. I did not receive a notification. That's strange. Maybe, oh, no notifications? Oh, really? That would explain why there's so many people missing today." Okay. I've been watching you. Okay. Yeah, Gypsy, we're in a rough situation, and I just hope this war ends because so many people, so many people are suffering because of the Iran USA war. And many of my friends were asking me, they said, "Why did you return home so early?" And that was because of the war. And also, I'm glad too because now Ebola. So it's like if it wasn't the war, now it's Ebola. So and again, also stay current to your Ebola information. Dr. Frida is another amazing online channel you can look at. I think let me see if I can pop that on the screen. Dr. Frida's page because she's been really good. She's on Instagram, Dr. Frida, and she's a doctor certified, and so check out Dr. Frida online, and I think you'll be able to because we do need to stay abreast of what's going on with Ebola. It is transmitting, but it doesn't transmit like COVID, like airborne. It's usually body fluids, something touching, sweat, all that stuff. So we have to be aware because unfortunately we have less professionals to help us. The CDC has been cut. We're no longer a part of the WHO, the World Health Organization. And so we Americans are fending for ourselves. And unfortunately, we left the world to fend for itself as well. What's going on? Rimit, I see you. Rimit Krishna official. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, they were Chris. I see Aya. Aya's in the building. Aya. She says, "Good morning, Ron and everyone." Also, I see Kimmy Kim is in the building. Good morning, Kimmy Kim. And so the whole crew is the crew is popping in. And I'm sorry, Bryson. I did not forget you. Forgive me. Bryson says, "What's up, Ron? What's up, everybody? Happy Money Making Monday. Welcome to the first month of June. It's Pride Month and Black Music Month. I didn't know that last part. It's Black Music Month? I didn't know there was such a thing. Rami says, "How have you been?" I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And let's see here. Everybody heard that the Trump Kennedy Center? Yes, this is good news. This was good news. Everybody heard that the Trump Kennedy Center is no more. We got the Kennedy Center back, and the Trump name is coming down. Now, I notice when I say Trump, then the algorithms get a little crazy. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But the trolls, they know if they come here, boop, delete and block. Um, hey, it says good morning to Dr. Tachi. Hey, bud, do you have a kitty? No, I don't. I do not have any animals. However, when I was in Namibia, my neighbor, she had an amazing dog that I love to death. I just love my Benjamin. I miss Benjamin. Benjamin, such a great dog. I love Benjamin. Uh, Here in Tennessee. Oh, wait. Hannah, no, it was here in okay. Got that. Photo Ken is in the building. Says, hey, wonderful humans. Great day to all. And also, they're saying, Tanya says they are appealing the name. That is the Kennedy Center. The Kennedy Center was set up in remembrance of the President Kennedy. Trump is a can't go there. I'm not. I'm trying to stay from Trump. I'm staying away from the Trump. Okay, Christina says. She says I enjoyed that outdoor art gallery. Thank you. Right, that was Photoville. I was sharing with Photoville. It is on our video. You know, you look in our tabs and you see video. Go down and you'll see the Photoville um, exhibition that I shared on Saturday live. And for the most part, the clarity is really clear. Everything came out really nice. I was so glad that I had a good signal on Saturday to share it with you all. Gypsy says, "Thank you." I say, "Take care. You're awesome." Thank you, Gypsy. Thank you, Gypsy. I like that name. Gypsy. It's a Fleetwood Mac song, Gypsy. Anyway, let's see here. And as an Asili, I have a joke about no. Okay, Patriot, behave yourself over there. Okay, T is in the building. Okay, so what time is it? Okay, I can start going into the Motivation Monday. What anyone else do anything special for this weekend that we should talk about? Is there anything in the news that we should be talking about that I've overlooked? We got the Kennedy Center. That's done. We have it. Pride Month is already here. It's June. I just learned Black History, Black Music Month. I did not know that existed. What else? Is there anything else to talk about? Um, I don't know if you've seen Don Lemon this morning, but he does a really good, well, a good like lay down the descriptions of Trump and how they are so similar to the gay men, gay men in gay society. It was really good. That was really good. I'm pro Pokemon. Okay, and okay, guys, I'm gonna just go straight to the Motivation Monday because I'm not gonna prolong the day. Since we had such a great morning show, I think I'm all talked out. Is that possible that I am all talked out? Ugh. Unless you trigger me, I will not talk. Okay, let's go to our Motivation Monday, and if we want to talk after, we can do that. Okay, So let's do that Motivation Monday. And so, guys, today, and then maybe we'll do a little show and tell maybe after. We'll see. This is this Motivation Monday is All I Need is a Miracle. Like I said, it's based on a song that I like. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. But also, I took this photo in Namibia several weeks ago, and it was just like, when you take a picture, for those that are photographers, and you take a photo, and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this photo. Even no one else has to love it, but I love it. And I love this photo because of the colors, the pink dress that the young girl is wearing, and the blue background. It's like a painting to me. This photo looks like a painting. And I love it because of that. It's like God gives you a moment. The universe just provides a moment for you. Right. Oh, you're right. Tanya says striking picture. It is one of my favorite pictures of my trip. And I really do love it. So it really shares about what I want to talk about today. So this lesson, this Motivation Monday, is inspired by Thomas Hopker's truth. A good photo is a miracle moment that cannot be repeated. Think about that. I want you to let that sink in. Let's go large on it. A good photo is a miracle moment that cannot be repeated. Think about that. This picture right here can never be repeated. It can never happen again. Everything in this photo can never be replicated by everything or every person that's in it. The color, the dress, the girl, the blue wall, the position she's in, her pink sandals that she's wearing, it can't be repeated. It's a sort of a miracle. Photography is a miracle. Some of the images we create are miracles. And this is one of those, at least I say, a miracle. So we go on. Let's read on. This week, let's remember that miracles don't wait for perfection conditions or perfect conditions. They appear in the blur between intention and instinct. In the half second when light shifts, a face softens, a story reveals itself. As creatives, we're not just capturing these moments, we're inviting them. Can I say that again? As creatives, we're not just capturing these moments, we're inviting them. You're lingering, you're hanging out, you're chilling and saying, I know there's a photo coming. I just gotta wait for it. And then when it happens, it can never be repeated again. Here we go. Also, every time you lift your camera, open your sketchbook, or shape an idea, you're saying, I'm here. I'm paying attention. I'm ready for the unrepeatable. Let that be your energy this week. Miracle moments. They show up when you stay open, curious, and unafraid to move. Number 3, creative courage. It's choosing to show up even when the frame feels uncertain. When you are out there in the street, I know a lot of street photographers are here that listen to this program. When you just show up and just wait and linger, or you linger after the event. The event has taken place. One older photographer told me years ago, in one of our class lessons. Don't be the first photographer to leave the event. Be the last. Because it's in the lingering as a photographer that you find the most precious moments. Because the crowds are gone. Now you're involved with the intimacy of the people who are left, who are just lingering. So don't be the first photographer or the first person to leave the room. You, as a photographer, develop the skill of waiting for the frame, waiting with uncertainty, just lingering. Number 3, connection through art. It was also this morning. Your work becomes a bridge, reminding someone else they're not alone. Your work is a bridge. When you photograph something and people get to see it, whether you put it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any of these social platforms, or it's on a wall in a gallery, or it's been placed in an exhibition like Photoville, your photo is a bridge to connect with others. Think about yesterday. So you guys know Michael Young. He's been here twice. I've interviewed him here twice. We've had conversations. Well, one of his works is in one of his works. I'm gonna start sharing this one. One of his works are in the Photoville. Well, it was in the Photoville exhibition, and so people were passing by, and then I snuck in and I said, Michael Young, what are you doing here? This time teasing him. And so there was a young guy from Chicago. He may be listening, or he may be seeing this. And he was just taking in the exhibition where Michael's work was located. And then while we were talking, I say to the young person, the young gentleman, I said, this is Michael Young. His work is in this exhibition. And then next thing you know, they start connecting. His work became a bridge. His work became a bridge also because by the end of the conversation, we had just had great dialogue. And then Mike was like, hey, if you need any help, this young guy was just starting as a photographer. And Mike was like, hey, if you need any help, if you need any mentoring, if you need anything, reach out to me. The work, the photography, the photos, the creativity became the bridge. It became a bridge yesterday, and countless bridges, because how many people were standing in front of these exhibitions of all this great photography? And yet, as they were standing, they were connecting with others, connecting with strangers, as they all indulged in this incredible, was it massive exhibition of photography. So let me go back. Let me go back to where I was. Let me finish off what I was saying. Okay, here we go. So connect through art. Your work becomes a bridge reminding someone else they're not alone. And number 4, vision in motion. Keep your eyes soft, your heart awake, your craft in motion. Vision in motion. One of the things that we photographers do, especially in street photography, is that we just linger. We're watching. You're watching the room. You're watching the people in the park. You're watching the passerbyers. You're watching the people on the street corner. You're watching and looking. And then you're listening to your heart. And your heart says, that's a good photo. And then you take that photo. It is your craft in motion. This Monday, step into your practice knowing The world is full of moments waiting for your eyes, and no one can see them the way you do. And that's a on that thought. No one sees the world like you do. That's why you could have 5 photographers in the space. Excuse me. You can have 5 photographers in the same space, and 5 photographers will photograph the same subject 5 different ways, because everyone that's photographing the same subject sees it through their own eyes. And through their own eyes, they're also seeing it through their life experience. When you take a photo, when you see a subject, it's not just these eyes, it's the eyes of your heart that you're photographing through and seeing with. So there you have it. So on this Motivation Monday, get out there and photograph the world. Get out and take moments to photograph your world. And that you know that every one of you, each one of us, sees the world differently. But as we take photos, as we capture moments, like as Kimmy Kim photographing her flowers, those flowers have meaning. They cause conversation. Me photographing the birds this week. We have a cherry tree in front of me, and the birds were losing their minds. I think I'll close out sharing the cherry tree birds. But every photo has a purpose, and every purpose is a miracle. Every photo is a miracle. It will never happen again. And that's the beauty of photography. What's up, DS? DS is in the building. DS is in the building. Thank you, Kim, for the flowers. I know where she sends her flowers and her hands up. I hope you got something out of this. And look, we come here together as a community to learn, to take in, to experience one another, to learn from one another. It's creativity. Hello, Travel. Hello, Hannah. DS is in the building. So, okay, so let me share with you, if I may. Hold on a second. I'm going to share with you my bird photos. So here in front of the house, there's a cherry tree. And so on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, now I'm working here, I'm doing work, but right outside the window are the birds. Now there's no more cherries on the cherry tree. The birds and the squirrels have gotten them all. So I want to share with you my photos, since that's something that just happened, and I'll just share it with you guys. Let me see here. What did I do with that? Just to say birds, birds. Where are my birds? Okay, here we go. And again, forgive me. My allergies are really bad today. Which when my allergies are all, I'm off. Okay, we got the international. Did we put that there? Hold on a second. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in here. Birds. Oh, I got too many photos. I have too many folders. Oh, there we go. Okay. Are y'all ready for some birds? Are you ready to see some birds that were just out here in front of this week? That's how we'll close out. We'll close out with some show and tell. So we had the birds hanging out in front of the house, grabbing the cherry tree. So this is a story called "Birds and the Cherry Tree." Okay, here we go. Let me get this on the screen for you. And let's see here. She said, "I saw your pics of the birds. Beautiful. Yeah, some of you guys saw it, and I did post them in the community board. I do believe. Hey, Anthony's in the building. What's up, Anthony? Anthony's in the building, and And Fu says, Dia says, what would you tell an aspiring photographer who is just starting? That would you tell them what should they pay attention to most? Like I tell this young guy, the main thing with being a new photographer is to photograph your world and photograph every day. Just photograph. Just go out every day and photograph things that are important to you. You'll get better the more you photograph. That's the most thing. That's the key thing. Is because that's what a photographer told me when I first started. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's what they say. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So if you are a photographer, the only way to become better is to keep on shooting. The only way to get better is to shoot the things you love. Photograph what you love. Okay, here's our. Hey, Big Stack says, welcome back stateside, Ron. Thank you, Big Stacks. So here we go. Let me share with you the tales of birds and a cherry tree. So this I learned is a woodpecker. At first, I did not know what this bird was. I was like, what kind of bird is this with the orange top, or like a mohawk? It's not really a mohawk, but it has a red top and this beautiful. Do you see how beautiful the black and white feathers are on this bird? So beautiful, but it is a woodpecker, and I was shocked that it was. Then we had the wonderful cardinal. Look at this bird. And she was showing, I think she's a she. She was showing off. She kind of like knew I was photographing, and she's just posed. She gave me the look. So look at that. Okay, next one. And there she is again. She was the only one that got, I think no, there's two that got two shots. But then some of these look so alike, you don't know if there's one or the other. So, and there's a robin. There is a robin hanging out in the cherry tree. You see a little cherry right there. And then you see another robin with the cherries. See that beautiful red cherry? Look at this cherry over there. There's some cherries back there, cherry over there, cherry down here, cherry over there. Now there are no cherries on the cherry tree. And look at that. They were eating the cherries right off the tree. I was like, who knew? The suburban life has really been great for me. And this is another cardinal. It's a male cardinal, and it's all red. Look at this bird. Look at this. And Adrian pointed out to me that this leaf is a heart. And I was like, okay, I get it. I love this shot. So this is what I do when I'm working, taking pictures of the cherry tree. But there are no more cherries, so there'll be no more photographs. So there's another bird. There's another cardinal with the cherry tree. And then back to the woodpecker. And that's pretty much my end of my story. But there is one I threw in here. It's not a bird. It's our wonderful squirrel. And the squirrel was having a ball in the cherry tree as well. So that's how I spend my days when I'm hanging out, just relaxing. I see. Welcome back. Okay. Like anything else, love it. Let me put this out of the screen. Hold on. There we go. And Dia says, wow. Dr. Tachi says, gorgeous. And I see the wows again, beautiful, and also some good hearts. So, guys, I'm not going to prolong it. I'm going to end early today because my allergies are kicking my tail and I can't focus like I normally can. And so, tomorrow's our Tip Tuesday. We will have our tips on photography tomorrow. Thank you, Aya. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. And we'll also be on early in the morning, as I am every morning now at 5 a.m. Well, technically, I wake up at 5 a.m. and then I get one after I wake up, which is around 5:30. It takes me about 30 minutes to get myself together. So, thank you, Kimmy Kim. She says, feel better. I hate, I hate allergies. Oh, I hate them. DS says, nice to see you, Ron. Enjoy your day, my brother. Thank you, DS. Thank you, my brother. And again, thank you to all the new members, new subscribers. If you're not a member, become a member of the channel. It always supports. Thank you, Anthony, for becoming a member. So good to see you becoming a member and supporting what we do here. And thank you for the shout out, Mr. Big Stacks, the Big Stacks 357. And yeah, Hannah says, we have a walnut tree in our side yard, and the resident squirrel believes that this is his property. He leaves walnuts everywhere. Yes, 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 yes. Uh, yeah, so I come on every morning now at 5:30 a.m. 5:30 a.m. and 11 o'clock. So that's my new schedule. And that's how you build a base. So the internet, and Dr. Tachi was there this morning, which was great. She got to see the international crowd in action. And we had this morning people from Australia, obviously California. We had two people from California. We had people from different parts of the United States. We had people from Saudi Arabia. We had people from, hey, thank you, Dr. Tachi. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. Go get some soup. Thank you. I'm going downstairs to get something to open up my sinuses. Exactly. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. Thank you so much. And and yeah, AS says, feel better, Ron. Did you have allergies while traveling? No, I had no allergies. I started to feel allergies at the end of my travels. That's because I was in the bush with lots of ragweed, and when I was photographing the elephants, and so I was out in the bush, which exposed me to different other greenery life. I was away from the desert. In the desert, I didn't have to worry about allergies. So maybe that's the best thing about me moving to Namibia is I'll have less allergies because I'll be in the desert. But my allergies are kicking my tail today. They are just letting me know you are alive. But thank you for the chicken soup, Dr. Tachi. I will. And Kelly says, beautiful. Hope you feel better soon. Kimmy says, "Oh, thanks. I might be up to catch you." Yeah, I'm up. I'm here every 5:30 in the morning now for our international community. And like I said, we had Saudi Arabia, we had we had Japan, right? We had someone that was from Japan in the building. We had Australia, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Thailand. We had we had a big international. We had a big international. Oh, obviously India. India always shows up every morning. Folks from India. So yeah, if you want to see, if you want to share, if you want to be a part of our international part of our community, chime in at 5:30 a.m. Eastern time, or it's 11 a.m. Um, what do you call it? African time, Central African time, and also it's usually 8 o'clock in the evening in Australia time. Okay, there we have it. Um, Tanya says, create an incredible day, all. And let's see here. I wish I was Samuel. I wish I had Samuel L. Jackson's money. I don't want to be Samuel L. Jackson, but it'd be great. And did I say hello to my brother, my palsy wowsy? He's been away. Our wonderful Chris Edwards is in the building. Says, "Hey, Ron and Touch Base Daily family. There's our wonderful Chris Edwards is in the building, and he's he's sewing. You always want to become a moderator. I can't have you as a moderator. I don't even know who you are yet. Maybe in the future, anything's possible. Hannah says, "Hope better soon. You will feel. I will feel better tomorrow. I am definitely going to take an allergy tablet, which I didn't think I was going to have to do, but I will. I will take an allergy tablet. I need it. Okay. Let's see. I think we got it all. We're all in the building. Okay, guys, have a great day. Thank you for joining in, and I'll see you in the morning for those that are tuning in to our Touch Base Daily Show. Okay, love you all. See you tomorrow. Love ya.